This is Super Nintendo. We're actually playing the Japanese version of Super Castlevania IV. How's it going there, Flame Gamer? Well, that's nice. Nice. Yeah, since this is a Japanese version, that's why you can see like a cross in the background there. I don't think that cross would be there in the US version, so it's just some mild differences. I decided to try it out. This is actually my first time playing the Japanese version, which I'm pretty sure is just aesthetics. I think the difficulty and all the other key things about this game are the same. Oh, that's cheap. Wow. That's some cheap fun right there. That's probably one of the deaths that drive me nuts in this game, is when you just get knocked off some stairs. Falling off stair deaths aren't my favorite. I mean, for the most part, this game is very fair because it's got good controls and everything, but those little things like that really bother the hell out of you. Play games there. You want to go down the stairs, not fall down them, because that makes a world of difference. Oh, nice dodging. There we go. See how they like it. And first boss. Nice. There she goes. Didn't seem like it traveled that far. The last good one I can recall too. I haven't played the more modern ones. I think they made them on PS3 or something. I don't know how good or bad those are. But this one, for it being their last good one, they really went out with a bang. Because personally, I'd have to say this one's my all-time favorite. And I don't know if you were here earlier, this is actually the Japanese version I'm trying out for the first time to kind of see if I can notice the subtle differences between that and the US, because this one doesn't have whatever censorship the US version decided to have. Wow. I'm going to see how rusty I am, because I haven't played this game at at least a year, if not longer. I usually try to do it every fall season, but I don't think I got to this one last fall for some reason. I think last fall I was actually playing Rondo of Blood on the Turbo Duo. That was the Castlevania I worked on last year for the season. So I want to go back to my roots and go back to the good old Super Nintendo classic here. What's you guys' favorite Castlevania in the series? Yeah, the N64 versions are terrible. I've only played one of them very briefly, and I think it was back in the day when it actually came out, because I was I'm still a Castlevania fan, but I was really big into Castlevania, and I was like, man, N64, and I think I was disappointed just like everybody else was when I played that. Did not feel like a Castlevania, but I did luck out, because a friend of mine bought it, and I played it at their house, so I knew not to buy it. And I know at that time back then, a lot of people bought it on impulse, because Castlevania had the reputation to pull off an impulse buy, because before the N64 versions, I really can't think of a bad version of Castlevania that was made. I mean, if you want to nitpick and say maybe the Game Boy ones, I wouldn't say those are bad. I've never played them personally, but I've seen them. I might have played the first one for the Game Boy. But you gotta keep in mind, that's the Game Boy, you know what I mean? You can't put your standards so high. I recall the first one for the Game Boy still being pretty slow paced, was the big problem with that one. And I feel pretty rusty because I don't remember much of this game at all. It's been that long already for me. My memory isn't what it used to be, or it's really been that long for this game for me. I decided I needed to treat myself after all that Ghosts and Goblins I did. Play a game that's a little less punishing and more fun. Well, Ghosts and Goblins was fun, it was just not as forgiving as this game is. At least this game's got a password system. But Ghosts and Goblins does have infinite continues, so it could go either way. Oh boy. Why does Medusa look like a... is it just me, or does Medusa look like a man in this one? Uh-oh, I'm just gonna... Oh, good enough. Good taste right there. 4 is the best. A lot of people argue, though, that 3 on the NES or Famicom, a lot of people argue that that one is the best. And they got a good argument, I will say. It's just, I still like 4 better, sorry. I mean, don't get me wrong, 3 is an awesome game. I really like how you can change characters and add all that, but I was sold on the first Castlevania, which was the first one I ever played, and I really enjoyed, and especially when I beat that one, that was quite the accomplishment. So I got more of a history and likelihood to enjoy a game that's based off the style of the first one, which 4 is. 4 is like the first one on steroids, you know what I mean, in my opinion. It's like everything that you wanted to be able to do in 4, like all these directions and stuff, and this, for whatever it's worth, they all let you do it in this one, so that's why this one's my favorite. But 3 is definitely up there, though. It's awesome, and I think the only time people can agree on Castlevanias is that Castlevania 2 is probably the least of the pile. Now, I won't go to the extent of saying Castlevania 2 is a bad game. Even though I've never beaten that one, I really haven't sat down and tried. But Castlevania 2 is not a bad game from the little bit that I have played of it. It's just a very different game from the series, which, unfortunately, I feel they deviated from the formula too much in that one. You can keep that RPG stuff in maybe a different series, but don't keep it in this series. You just kind of went a different direction. That wasn't for the best, in my opinion, on that one. Alright, let's not screw this up, shall we? And there I go. Should I be whipping the whole time? Am I that rusty? Is that faster, I think, to kill him? There we go, I should be whipping him. I don't know why I'm trying these special weapons. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. That's what he's bringing up, and I'm not even paying attention, and that's why this hand's on me. Super Ghouls and Ghosts, well, if you guys haven't noticed the theme for this year for the channel, today's posting is just the beginning of a whole lot of that series, so you'll see how much Super Ghouls and Ghosts I've been playing this year too, very soon. But no, I agree. Actually, if we're going to talk about the Ghosts and Goblins series, hands down, Super Ghouls and Ghosts is the most difficult for me, at least. And it's kind of funny because I bump into a lot of people who are like, oh no, the NES one's the hardest. Well, I don't know what to tell you, because the NES one for me, I can beat. The Super Ghouls and Ghosts for Super Nintendo, I've never beaten that one, like, you know, the 2 times around and then all one sitting and all that stuff. No, not that game. Not that I'm not, I don't know, I'm sure I'd be able to if I actually dedicated like 72 hours to playing that game maybe, but that game just does not come to me as quick as the other games in the series, to say the least. But definitely let me know. I'm live streaming a different way today, guys, if this sounds good, or the microphone, or any kind of 2 cents you can give me, because I set this up completely different. I'm actually playing this on a CRT right now, and I'm routing it through a scaler so that I can broadcast it, so it's pretty cool that I get to play it the original old school way, and you guys get to see it broadcast, so I don't have to do it on an HD with my setup here. Well, if you need any tips and you think the NES one is the hardest for Ghosts and Goblins, go ahead and check out my long play. See the tactics that I tried in that game. This level's so cool. It's got great ambient music. That's actually funny. Another reason I really like this one is because I'm not a big fan of like listening to video game music, but if I was to say rip, you know, music or something, this game's music, like the whole soundtrack of it, could totally be a CD that you could pop in and listen to for the fall season for me, in my opinion. I mean, there's a lot of great music from the time era, but this one really knocks it out of the park for me. There's certain game music you guys actually think is MP3 rippable worthy. Yeah, Dracula and the NES Castlevania, he is no slouch right there. The thing that really makes him a challenge is, for me, is the second time around with him, because you got to be... The secret with that one is, if I remember correctly, because I haven't beaten the original Castlevania in a long time, is that you can't let yourself get cornered with the second form of Dracula, because if you let yourself get cornered, then you're kind of done, because it's hard to kill him fast. At least it is for me. Wish I had my axe right here. Can I time this just right to be... There we go. I didn't see those. It's almost like a jump of faith here. Let's go get some treats. See what else everybody else is saying here. What do we got? Oh, okay, no problem with that. I'm still making adjustments. That's a good suggestion, because I put this on a different computer. I just made the adjustment now for the game music, guys. Let me know how that sounds. I bumped it down. I got the software right next to me on the computer next to this TV, so it's no biggie to make any adjustments. I did the Japanese version because I've never played this version before. And like I was telling anybody else who was listening, the Japanese version has uncensored aspects of the game that I'm kind of playing a Where's Waldo here, trying to spot for myself. I do know that some things like, instead of like green pools of water, it's like red pools of blood for the Japanese one. So I guess it's more acceptable for the US version to have green instead of red. Yeah, that ain't working out as well as I wanted. There we go. But until, hopefully this stream night will be a little bit more successful than my past ones, and I'm going to try to remember how I set this up this time for future streams. And I don't have my assistant tonight helping me with the comments, so bear with me when I pause and catch up with you guys here. I think the assistant purposely takes the night off on stream night. Yeah, I see an older. Alright. Cool, sounds good. Awesome. I'll leave that adjustment in there, because that setting will remember itself after this. But definitely let me know about my voice or anything, because I kind of just plopped my microphone in front of me. I didn't do any fancy audio balancing or anything. I don't know if there's a lot of reverb on the low gain volume I got for myself to listen to this, because I'm not wearing a headset. I'm just lazy. It's stream night. I'm not getting too fancy here. This is just hanging out and BSing while I attempt to do something here. Don't expect any special speed runs or nothing out of me on a stream, that's for sure. There's not many games I think I can do on the fly that good. But no, as I saw in an older comment, I definitely agree. Number 3 is way difficult. I've never beaten 3 still to this day. It's on my list to do one of these days, though. I'm really bad at number 3 myself. That's crazy. I'm watching the stream on a tablet next to me, so I can keep up with the conversation, and it's funny seeing how far behind the stream is from where I'm playing. So what are the real theme of the channel this month is games that you play in like the fall, or Halloween games, or however you want to put it. I just say fall games because, to tell you the truth, I start playing Halloween type games, if you will, as early as like August, so I don't really like to just say Halloween games, because I mean, it is definitely like the whole season of autumn for me to play and enjoy these types of games. But what are some popular ones you guys would possibly like to see on the channel? And what games do you just play in general? I know a lot of people like to just go to the survival horror series games, which is a really cool and fun thing to do. But for me, I try to play games that I can actually pop in and complete in a sitting. And unfortunately, those games you can't beat in a sitting. I don't know how I'm going to do, because I would like to do some survival horror games. I'm not the greatest at them, but Eric is a humongous fan of the Resident Evil series. He's an expert on that series, so I know he's been harassing me to do Resident Evil on the channel one of these days. I just don't know how to go about doing it yet, so we've been sticking to games that aren't as involved, so to speak. Better than Volgar? Yeah, I guess you're right. How do you mean it's going better in Volgar? In the way that it's recording? Or going that I can actually beat the first level? Why is this building falling apart on me? Yeah, there we go. That eye is so Zelda 2. I think Nintendo would be suing Konami for that one. I guess they let it slide because it's for their system. Oh! Yeah, I don't expect some phenomenal play today. Definitely has the charm of number 1. Let's upgrade that whip again. What's the trick of this one? You just gotta like wait a bit before you go? Okay. Yeah, you just gotta relearn the tricks again. This stupid bloody eyeball. There we go. Let's see, what else is everybody saying? Yep. That's true. Okay, that's just great. Ugh. There goes all the health just for that. See if we get a checkpoint or something. This short whip ain't helping me. I think the upgrade for the whip would be immediate in everything that you hit, like in the original. They only gave you all the upgrades immediately in that one. There we go. See, I start complaining about it, game will hook me up. Yeah, this annoying eyeball. Go back to Zelda 2. There we go. This level's kind of funny. It's like smooth jazz channel in the radio. It's not bad music, it just isn't as fitting as all the other dark and creepy music. It's kind of funny. Hey, what's going on, SideQuest Gamer? Glad to see you could make it out. And yes, you're right, Torture Vision. I'm getting much farther. You're right. Volgar's just not my bag. As much as I'd like to be good at that game, I don't think I have the time to get that skillful. But I'm still glad they're making punishing games like that. It's such a good tribute to, like, Ghosts and Goblins type games for modern day. Ah! What do we do now? How am I gonna make this happen? I kinda messed this one up here. Can I make that jump still? I don't think he jumps that far. What do you guys think? Can I backtrack? Will it maybe respawn those blocks? Well, yeah, there's really no other way to get up there, and I kind of messed that up, didn't I? Ain't Superman jumping that. That's interesting. Let's see if that stuff's back, like a respawn maybe. Yep, there we go. That's a secret respawn. Nice. Oh, I just noticed that one. Man, I'm rusty. Yes, I have played Demon's Crest. And I didn't play it for very long because, if I remember correctly, I don't think Demon's Crest is linear, is it? It's not a linear game like this one level after another. You kind of like gotta Mega Man it up, I think, and float around and pick different levels, which isn't a bad thing. It's just if a game's not linear and I try it out, I usually, when I try out games, I try out more than one. It's like I just want to try a handful of games to see if I'd be interested. Ugh, maybe I should pay attention to what I'm doing. Oh, great, I'm all the way back here. Nice checkpoint. Anyway, as I was saying about Demon's Crest, it wasn't linear, so I didn't really try it out for too long, but I did put it on my list to go back to when I have enough time to give it the time that it deserves. Oh, this is nice. Oh, that looks great. Wow, I could barely make that. This game's kind of... If you don't, like, make it on your first try in this game, they really kind of punish you. I don't even know how I can reach. Look at that, I should be reaching that. Barely. This short whip ain't cutting mustard. Alright, let's shake and move here. No messing around. Yeah, good old short whip here. But we'll survive. We'll make it through. So I don't know how delayed every thing that I brought up in this live stream is, but everybody start rattling off your favorite game for the Halloween season you like playing. I want to hear some good suggestions here. Because everybody... Oh, well, I didn't die, so I'll be happy about that one. Because every now and then somebody will suggest a game that either I haven't thought of or I haven't played, and That's really the majority of the reason I do the channel. And I'm trying to get into these live streams, which I'm not too big of a fan of currently. Is because people always got great knowledge to share about games. And out where I'm at, there's not too many gamers, so I'm stuck with just the internet folk, which is fine by me. Oh, great. Let's get ready for some real fun, and I don't have a special item. I hope this isn't a guy you need to fight with a special item, because I ain't got it. Guess I should be grateful I got a long enough whip. Oh, it's some more Zelda bosses here. It's Gliok. What's the trick with this guy, because... Wow. Can I, like, stay in a certain spot and then he won't get me? This is some real slow Super Nintendo action here. Ugh. I hope I can kind of just stay here, because I ain't got the hits for it. Oh, I thought I was going to be a Mega Man. How's it going there, 2-Bit Jesus? Joining the Castlevania party here. Joining the watch me fail here and see how rusty I am at this game. But only Torture Vision can appreciate me actually getting far in a game, because Volgar was not pretty. That was not a pretty night. It could have been a completely different night if Ronald would have worked, but we'll have to save that for another random time. Maybe when the McRib is in season, we'll bring out Ronald. Try that game again. Alright, well, I'm sick of looking at this level, so I'm going to have to concentrate a little bit. Come on. How many hits is Bozo going to be? I'm going to use up everything I got just on this dumb thing. Yeah, and it dropped all the hearts that I could have used. Yeah, I planned that one out really well. You know, this is where all my health's going, to these birds, man. Ugh. Dumb crows. And all this water keeps turning on. Simon Belmont doesn't need a shower that bad. Oh. Got our chicken leg. Okay. Give me some hearts, and maybe this axe will be what I need for this bozo boss. Alright, let's cross our fingers, shall we, gentlemen? Resident Evils, those are good, but I don't know, what's the shortest Resident Evil? Aren't those just kind of long? Okay, let's just... Okay, we threw everything we got. Now let's... Oh! Boy, that's getting pretty froze. I'm going to try that hotspot again, because I got a little bit more health down here. I'm hoping if I just kind of hang out down here, he won't hit me too much, and I'll be able to hit him enough. Ugh, but this is some serious slowdown, and this is the real hardware, guys. That's what you get with real hardware. You get the real effect, and boy, this is just... challenging. The slowdown is just ridiculous. Come on! Wow, the slowdown is not working in my favor. Whew! Barely, but I skinned my teeth, that one. Nice. Hey, we can look at a different level. Alright, now it's going to get really interesting, this game. It's no more screwing around. It's going to really start challenging you. I just remember it getting really, really crazy in this game once you get to, like, that dungeon. The dungeon, I remember being pretty brutal. Can't make many mistakes because there's a lot of spots that one hit and you're dead. Alright. Whole lot of timing. Better Mario jump this stuff. Yeah, I don't need a cheap stair death. Let's go up today. Come on. Go up the stairs. My controller like broke. There we go. Yeah. Hate those cheap stair deaths. And these bozos. There we go. You know what the worst part is about this live stream? If I'm missing a secret or something, because I ain't played in ages, nobody can really tell me and help me, because by the time they see it, I will have already progressed well further than that spot. Yeah, Simon definitely is pretty beefed up to an Arnold level in this one. Wow, and we're already hitting continue. That's what I get for reading the comments. It's all lives anyway. I'm sure I would have died on the boss or something. You almost want to reset. Man, it's kind of shameful, but I didn't think I'd be doing this bad. I never know what to blame anymore. Blame my age, or blame that I ain't played the game in ages. Either way, there's something age-related that I'm going to blame. Because I'll be damned if I'm going to accept that I'm no good. Gotta have something to blame in this gaming world. Up the stairs, there we go. I never understood these guys throwing bones. Are they throwing their own bones? And wouldn't they eventually throw everything that they're made of? What's this guy's deal? Is he just made so then he can use that power-up? Or that whip style? Okay, this is just no... Why do I keep doing that? You just keep jumping, right? What the heck am I doing wrong? There we go. Whew. Me and my slow reflexes. Let's try to get past this point. That's hilarious that Castlevania, like the most lethal thing is like the stairs for a lot of people. This don't look fun. Just gotta keep jumping. So, the real question out there is, does anybody know of any good Castlevania games that were made after the N64 Castlevanias? I'm assuming those were made after the PlayStation Symphony of the Night, which to this day I still have yet to beat. Yeah, I know it's shameful, but I just ain't had time for it, and I didn't have a PlayStation back in the day. I got a PlayStation much later in life when I didn't have the time for it, unfortunately. Alright, what do we got here? More fun stuff of a skull with a tongue. It's just Gene Simmons' skull? I don't get it. Man, you gotta be quick. Come on. Get that last hit in. Whew. Thank you. That's what, a mid-boss? Ugh. Where's my health or something? You don't get a reward for that? Robbery. Where's like some mutton? Turkey, ham, rib, whatever it is. I guess I'm missing where that's at. Oh, here we go. Time to enjoy some Mode 7. Sit back and relax. Yeah, the good old, the game's cheating. You know what, I let game cheating pass when it involves a Nintendo game, because I think Nintendo games do cheat. They got some type of spirit to them or something. Or definitely some design. There we go, I got my health filled just by dying. There we go. I got this great plane whip here. I mean, this is cool and all, but it's a little tedious waiting all day for this room to rotate around. While we're young, room. Ugh. Wow. Wow. Okay, are these ever going to slow down? Okay. A leap of faith, maybe? Oh! Was I supposed to wait longer? Or was it... I don't remember. This is terrible. So if you do like that and just stay there, maybe I do gotta wait for it to rotate around or something. Because I don't think I can clear that jump. Doesn't look like I can. Yeah, I heard the Game Boy Advance definitely did get some good Castlevanias. Problem is with handhelds is just... Oh, come on. I never think of playing handhelds. They're really unsung heroes for me, handhelds. Because I'm just never in the mood when I got all these games around me that I can play on the big screen. I'm not much of an on-the-go gamer anymore. Now, I don't think I can make that jump, so I'm supposed to probably just kill these things off, I'm guessing. And then wait for that to rotate around again. Oh, that's cute. Alright. I thought we killed Medusa. I say for continuity, if you kill Medusa's character shouldn't appear anymore. Now while this is rotating, I'm tempted to fall down that hole to stay that way, but I don't think that would work, or would it? I guess... Oh, it's building me a little path here. Adorable. Come on. There we go. Whew. Let's get out of here while we can. Hopefully that's a checkpoint. Oh, it's the Dizzy Room. No, I gotta say, this is really cool. This is one of the coolest things they could have did to show off Mode 7. It's like, let's put an F-Zero in the background. But no, this is real cool. An illusion that a lot of people think is those things are falling. They're only falling as you're moving. You can sit here the whole time and they won't fall. Which is kind of funny, because a lot of people like race through this level and they're like, oh man, everything's falling. It's only falling as you're moving, so keep that in mind. If you ever do this level. Yuck! One of the few times you can take your time. Come on. So much slowdown. Mode 7's just challenging the Super NES just too much. There we go. Still cooking. 4-4. Yeah. Wow. I'm getting worried because if I die, I think I gotta redo the whole stage again, which I don't want to have to do. Alright. Wonder who's the boss in this one. I think it might be the Mummy or something. For some reason I'm thinking Mummy. And, I don't know if I want to go right or up. Looks like I should have went right. But it's letting me go up, though. How far up can we go? It's gotta be a different route, I'm sure. Let's take this route and see what happens. Huh! Yeah, I'll take it to a nice dead end. That's what it's gonna do. Yeah, handhelds are good bathroom games, but I have been known to drop them, and when you're in a public restroom, rule of thumb is if you dropped it, you lost it, and you don't want that bag. Okay, what am I supposed to do now? Because I don't think I can go back down. Does it keep repeating if I just keep going higher and maybe it's a different option? I'm going to assume it's going to repeat itself because it's an older game. Good old elevator fun. Ugh. Well, this is a tedious point of the game. Was this really needed? It's not really showing off Mode 7 or anything. And it's like, okay. Is there ever going to be another option on the side here? Alright, hopefully, there we go, it repeated. Cool. Not allowed to make a lot of mistakes. Now, why do these things have to be purple? Because they're more intimidating as purple? This don't look fun. Oh wow, this is a whole lot of shake and move. There we go. Anything else? Well, at least we got a weapon, so we got odds. Yeah, slowdown in modern games is just, there's no excuse for that anymore. They should know better by now. Slowdown in old games, I can let that slide. Makes sense. It's like, it was still pretty new technology. They're trying to figure it out, but they should definitely know better by now. No reason for slowdown. Just like I always thought it was hilarious that we went from like games that loaded immediately on cartridges to CD-based games that loaded way longer, and that's fine that they stayed CD-based, but now we have to install them, and they load even longer, and they're installed on our modern consoles. Don't get me started with modern consoles. There's a reason I'm playing Super Nintendo tonight. Oh boy, who are we fighting? Whoa, that was cheap. It's like the Mook Man. Who is this guy? Why does he keep getting bigger? I just hope I survive. That's what I'm shooting for. Come on, where's this guy dropping stuff? Oh. Come on, Simon, you got it. Where's the Arnold? Channel the Arnold in you, which you didn't, you bum. Oh. I got a bad feeling I gotta redo that whole world, don't I? Oh, of course. Is this not the longest world? Or what? Ah, man, I'm angry at myself for that. Chalk it up to streaming. All that great conversation you guys are having is just too distracting for me to play half-ass decent. So since you guys are actually part of the stream, which I greatly appreciate, anybody that's listening out there, I am fully up for requests. My goal with the streaming is, like I did tonight, probably around 8 p.m. On Thursday is going to be my goal. Granted, I can't guarantee it, but it will be a goal. So Thursday nights, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time is pretty much going to be what I'm going to try to do. We're going to go from there. So if anybody's got some good suggestions, especially for the month of October, I'm more than willing to entertain them, because I'm just kind of winging it like usual. That's how I roll with the stream stuff. I got enough planning to do with the videos on the channel, let alone have to plan stream stuff. Which the videos on the channel, you guys are in for a real treat for this month, because I got some real cool stuff coming for month of October. We did a lot of great games and videos and a whole bunch of crazy stuff that's pretty entertaining. At least to us, so can't wait to see what you guys think about it. Yes, that's exactly what I'm all about, Torture Vision. You saw what you saw what happened to me a while ago. I gotta re-progress through the whole level again. Good times. I love good old original hardware. There ain't no save point or anything. Oh, come on. Wow. There we go. Yikes. At least we got more lives and I have an idea of what's going on. Alright, let's sit on this thing all day. We'll wait again. Because we can't get enough of this. Is this really necessary? Kill some Medusas. Wait all day. Yep, there we go. Killer Instinct. Boy, you guys know how to pick them. That's a good suggestion, Side Quest Gamer. The only problem with that suggestion is that I am awful at that game. And you know what the funny part is? I'm actually pretty good at those types of games. Mortal Kombat, I'm probably the best at. old school Mortal Kombat, nothing modern. I'm probably second best at Street Fighter series, but when it gets to Killer Instinct, it's a very cool game and I enjoy playing it, but seriously, I am awful at it. I just can't master those mega combos and that, and I never could really get a character that really worked for me for that series. I remember I used to try using Glacius and Jago, and I even think I tried Saberwolf, which was pretty cool, but I don't know. I think I'm too Mortal Kombat minded for those games, but I may pop it in. Oh, wow. There we go. At least we didn't go all the way back to the beginning. But no, that's a good suggestion. I'd probably try it for a stream. I don't know how long I'd stream it. Maybe just an hour on that one. So for a shorter stream, I'll definitely keep it in mind. Good suggestion. Let's worry about getting through the dizzy room here, because it's definitely throwing me off, to say the least. With my 2 second of invulnerability they give you there. Wow, almost the same BS again. Oh, I'm just seeing in that background with those moving blocks I just noticed. If they're at a certain point, when it's circling around, then they drop skeletons. Huh. Never really noticed because I was trying to go so fast through this part of the level. Alright, back to this BS. Let's get through it today, shall we? Let's not make the same mistake and go straight across, if we can. That doesn't look very promising. Alright, that one will kill you. There we go. Dumb bats. What else we got going on here? Let's just try going to the right and hope that's the right thing to go towards. Is that the good room or the bad room? Yep, right there. That's what we want. Whoa, got close though. These things I'm pretty sure kill you in one touch, so no messing around here. Oh, this just looks so inviting. Yeah, Simon Belmont's pretty strong, but he's pretty slow too. There we go. Let's try not to do the same mistake again. Oh, man. So have any of you other guys been live streaming at all? Or considered it or anything? I'm still trying to get a good system down for myself, as you can see. But I think tonight's going way better than previous streams I've had. Alright, no more messing around. This one's for all the marbles. It's all about whipping because this special item is not doing that hot. This guy just crowds the heck out of you. Oh, come on. Just gotta get right hit in. Come on, you yo-yo. Get out of my grill here. Dang it. That's what you get. There we go. That's kind of a cool pose. Nice pose there. You got that right. That is not a very fun level. As much as I love this game, I'm starting to remind myself, why is this one my favorite again? Nah, it's all good. Quitting snapping the controller in half. Ghosts and Goblin stuff. This is just a game that is not going to be taken too lightly, that's all. And what is all this BS? I don't remember all this. Well, that's just cool. Yeah. There goes all my health. Whoa. I'm not remembered it's busy. Should I just be shaking and moving to the right? Did I take too long and now I'm getting punished? Okay. Oh, that's right. The birds with the monkeys or Igors or whatever the heck they're called from number 1. That's right. They'd be dropping them off all over the place. They played crazier music back then. I guess I'm going to the left and not jumping off that. There we go. Good times. Ugh. No good when they pass you and they turn around like that. Alright, what's everybody else saying? Yeah, actually I noticed, I just noticed now because I was streaming my other streams with a Macintosh computer, and it's extremely limiting of options compared to installing the same software for my Elgato on a PC, which I also have. So what I did is I kind of just got an extension cord and ran it long enough across my game room so I could actually stream from my PC, which is my desk office computer actually. And it seems to be way better, and the software has more options than the Mac one did. And you don't even really need OBS if you use the Elgato software on a PC, I'm noticing, because they have built in the webcam and stuff. And I noticed it, and I'll probably play with it on future streams, but I mean, what do you guys think? Do you really need to see a pip screen of some slob in a shirt with stains on them, eating Cheetos and playing games? I mean, I personally just rather talk to somebody and see the gameplay, but I don't know, if enough people complain about it, I might go through the effort of doing a pip screen for the live stream. Oh man, that's what I get for taking a water break. This level's really cool. It's got cool music. Well, everything in this game's got good music, but this one particularly, it's got that Transylvania sound and feel to it. Okay, and these dogs don't stay down, that's great. There we go. Yeah, this all looks like a nod to level 1 on the original Castlevania. Yeah, that's a good guess that Frankenstein's gonna be the boss. We're gonna find out. Frankenstein wasn't easy for me, but now we got our friend the Knight here that throws all the axes. Boy, he gives me some nightmares from back in the day. Him and the Grim Reaper on the original Castlevania. Those guys were tough. You had to have your timing just right. Ah, there we go. Look at the statue in the background. This is what you get on the Japanese version. You get some busty breasts on the lady back there. I think that wouldn't be there on the US version. That's one of the differences. So enjoy that Japanese uncensored fun right there. You can whip at it. Japanese get the best version of everything. Whoa, here we go. Oh, I remember this level. Let's give us some more mode 7 and attempt us to make us dizzy here. Some great timing with some jumping here. Yeah, just keep jacking with you here. I don't know why it just doesn't feel right to jump unless it's on the other side the way it's swaying for me. Hey, take it easy, 2-Bit. Thanks for stopping by. I got a good feeling I probably won't be beating this game. But we never know. I have been known to surprise myself sometimes. We'll see. What do you guys think with the way I've been playing tonight? I forgot to put it on easy. That would have gave me better odds. I gotta give myself the old man handicap. Ugh, how many of these things do we gotta jump on? How big is this place that they got these chandeliers all over the place? And who's lighting these candles? And why is this house rocking so much? I just don't understand anymore. Yeah, I could be doing this a lot faster, but you know what? I'm gonna go for the safe and sorry route. Oh, I could have really messed things up. How many more of these we gotta jump on? Seriously? Is this the whole frickin' level? I don't remember this much. Ugh. Just makes me hesitant. It's like, come on, let's get past this point here. It's funny that even games that you love, there's still parts of the game you don't like and games that you love. I can't think of too many games out there that I just love every last bit of it. Even Mario games that I love, there's certain parts of them I'm like, I don't care for this part. But the majority of the game they're all about. Thank goodness we got past that nonsense. Oh, great. Let's have some more chandelier falling fun. But no, the attention to detail in this game is just awesome. Just like the cracks in the ground, the chandelier, the candles falling from it and everything. It's just such a wonderfully made game. And I don't know if many of you guys know, and you guys will have a heads up if you even remember by then. But this game was actually released on Halloween, I believe, in the US at least. In 1991, it was released on Halloween, so there's not really much more of a fitting game than this for Halloween if you think about it. Nice. All this nonsense. What's with these things? What the heck are they? Poltergeists or something? Oh, that's cool. There we go. Anything good? So, actually next year, since it came out in 91, will be like the 25th anniversary for this game being released in the US, so that's kind of a good hint and tip of what you can expect to see Eric and I do a game night on for next Halloween. It's probably going to be this one. As I'm not too big into the Resident Evil series, and I like it, I can appreciate it, I never beat any of them, unfortunately. Eric's the same way with Castlevania. He knows of it, I think he's played it a little bit, but he hasn't beaten any of them, so I think next year I'm going to be tying him down to a chair and make him go through all these Castlevanias. We'll see how he fares in them. So it was a clothed statue, see? So the statue's naked. Crosses and statue. What about, they didn't say anything about, I remember, like, there being, like, pools of green sludge instead of red blood. Somewhere in this game, I think it's in the dungeon area, there will be, I hate these guys. I think there's going to be a, like, red, whatever, sea of blood or something. Come on, go faster, dude. There we go. Missed that number 2, that's great. Yeah, it's pretty funny that that statue was that big of a thing that they're like, oh, we better clothe that. I don't even think a kid would have noticed playing this game, especially that it's kind of on a level that's not messing around. Who's got time to look at some statue with a bust? I mean, I only caught it because I'm trying to pay a little bit more attention to differences. Now that you spoiled all my surprises, but I do remember reading somewhere about red blood, so we'll find out. Ah! Dumb bats. So did everybody already buy their Count Chocula and Frankenberry and Boo Berry? And if so, which is your favorite of the 3? That's the ongoing question. I used to like Frankenberry because it never was available that often. Ah! That's what I get for thinking about Frankenberry. But over the years, I've found myself just go back to Count Chocula. And Boo Berry, I won't say it's bad, but it never was a big win with me. I mean, I'd tolerate it if I, you know, it's the only thing that I had, but... There we go, dungeon level, that's right. Ah, these stupid knights. Okay, now it's no messing around because you got to jump, jump, jump. There we go. Whew. Alright. That's right, so hopefully we'll at least get to the dungeon level. I won't guarantee me beating this game, but I can safely bet I'm sure I can get to the dungeon level to compare the differences. So we know why we're playing the Japanese version. With all these big differences we got here. Oh, that was close. Very close. Okay, what's this thing's deal? Is it gonna pop out? Anything gonna happen? I'm running past it. And that's what I did. Nice. Finally. Turkey leg when you get it. What in the manual of this game, what are they called? Turkey legs, chicken legs, ham, mutton. They gotta have some cool name for it, I'm sure. Wow. Okay, we're getting there. Yay, red skeletons. They don't go away. They come right back. Red just means more fun. Really? Those cereals are rare? They're like common as hell in the Midwest here. Out in Indiana, you can get any of those cereals almost whenever the hell you want, it seems like. I guess they go by the demand of the state. I guess Arizona just doesn't care for those comical Halloween cereals. Who would have thought? Okay, do these hands go away? Can I hurt the hands? Oh, they hold me. Adorable. So if you want a hug, you go up to the wall. Got it. Nothing's more welcoming than a good hug on the wall. There we go. Whoa, there we go. Yay, more flying coffins. See, there's crosses on those coffins. You know what? I wonder if there's crosses on those coffins in the US version, because it always seems like they censor crosses, like you said. So does it just have nothing on the US version? Okay, well, we better break them all. Oh, that's just great. A party table ran loose. I need some chicken legs. Alright, we got some more bust. Can't go wrong with some bust. And a table that kills you. I'm not being... look at those coffins some more. At least give me a little bit better of a whip. This is when you wish you had a Mega Fire controller. You know what? I always say Mega Fire, and I don't know where I got that from. Maybe it was a Sega term, but what do you guys call controllers that have rapid fire? You just call them Mega Fire, Rapid Fire? Some people call them turbo controllers. It's like, what exactly is the general use term for that? Because I need to start getting to that habit. Oh, no, not the dancers. I remember this nonsense. Give me that power-up. Thank you. Poof, I saw that behind the table just in time. I'm just going to try to run away from this. And... yeah. Dancing people being this powerful, something else. Take your dance elsewhere. There we go. I'll take that all day. Alright. Ah, gotcha. All crosses were removed. You got it. Boy, this guy just knows everything, Captain Wikipedia. Oh, this doesn't look fun. It's the dancers, man. Dancers gotta go. Take your waltz elsewhere. Yeah, hit the bricks, people. Wow, why can't more bosses be like them? I can actually handle that one. Well, I see that the crosses were removed, but I was just curious, did they replace them with something else? Interesting, so there's a guideline that Nintendo goes by. I had no clue. For the US, of course. Oh man, is this like the library or something? Yeah. Library is a tough one. The library is a tough one. But at least I can do this, and that's always cool. That's what makes this game cool, is moonwalking. You gotta at least do that once every time you play this game. There we go. Ah, cheap. Oh, actually, that was just my bad, not cheap. Yeah, nothing hiding. Turbo's the term, huh? Okay, I gotta remember turbo. So what are you up to tonight, Torture Vision? A whole lot of video editing like usual, or are you giving yourself a break? Yeah. At least you got an axe now. For all these books and flying things, and I don't know why these flying... Whoa, that's some luck. Let's try to survive all the way down. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Yeah. Man, how long is this library? Wow. Ugh. Oh, so they kick you all the way back here. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, the older I get, the more I find out that checkpoints are just not that forgiving in the games I used to play back in the day. Just straight up removed. Well, that's boring. But I guess it's easier. It's just like, hey, any sprite that's got a cross-like thing, just take it out of the game. Whoa. Oh, that stupid thing. Why do I screw with it? You know what? I might as well just jump off a cliff because I only got zero lives anyway, and I ain't gonna make it once I get to the boss with my luck. Alright, let's watch some suicide here. You show him, Simon. This is suicide time. Kamikaze. Remember the Alamo. Wow. 3 hours to log online? Well, I can understand, man. A free MMO is really the future. I mean, I'm surprised, sorry, that people still play ones that are paying top dollar a month. There's so many different alternatives out there. You gotta really want that game bad to play, because, I don't know, you really gotta have a point to use it, because I could never picture myself playing those games anymore, because with my luck, I'd be paying... It's as good as my Xbox Live. I pay that, what, $60 a year? I think I use it maybe once a year, but I have it because at least you get games with gold, I guess. Yeah, I can tell your review's definitely going to get a significant delay with those constraints. Well, hopefully something will work out for you. I gotta say, I did enjoy the last review you did with all those, like, housing and building things. That's pretty interesting that they have that stuff going on in all the other MMOs, and it's still the same stuff that was going on when I was playing MMOs back in the 90s. It's kind of like same stuff, but much fancier graphics, that's for sure. Alright. Alright, we're gonna make it. Alright, now we gotta bum rush this one, man. No messing around. Not gonna deal with this death in the library stuff. Wow, that doesn't kill him in one hit. Just great. Oh, this just got to be a rush then. Ah, come on! They did that on purpose. You know what? There's got to be a trick to this where you can just jump and fall the whole way. I just got to take the gamble, I think. Because that's the way we're going to make it there. I lucked out. Hopefully this is a checkpoint now. I don't feel like dealing with more of this nonsense. Okay, we're going to reach that. Yeah, I'm with you. Paying subscription fees is for the birds nowadays. There's enough subscriptions out there I pay for that I don't use called cable TV. I don't need any more, you know what I mean? Okay, the books are floating, so that makes sense. Oh, and you got a red skeleton there. That's just... Thank goodness he didn't shoot anything, but... He'll be back in a minute. That's what I get for opening my big mouth. But, you know what the good part is? We're at a checkpoint, at least. We are at a checkpoint. Great. Okay, let's just bum rush this. Gotta get rid of that skeleton. There we go. Ah, the books are far away. Oh, if that wasn't a lucky jump, I don't know what was in this game. That wasn't a lucky throw, though. Man, this guy's got some... He gets some air, Simon Belmont. I give him some credit, man. He does some floating like nobody else on the edge. Thank goodness. That's some fancy... I never thought about that. And you know what's funny that you bring that up, the haunted house levels, and I was talking about games that I love and parts of the game that I hate. I personally do not care for the haunted house levels in Mario's. I like borderline despise them because Mario to me is a fast, linear, fun game, and those haunted house levels make me play the game much slower because you got to take certain paths and go through certain doors. And I mean, I don't mind cryptic games, don't get me wrong. I'm actually going to probably do a cryptic game for one of these live streams since I know this is working now. And what I'm going to end up doing is, when it comes to cryptic, like I was saying, Mario games I'm not a fan. It's like, no, Mario should be just run, go, fun, no screwing around. So you're not going to see probably haunted house ones come out of me, at least. But it is actually an excellent idea, though. That's a cool idea. To just do, like, the very first haunted house from, like, every Mario series and make it all one video. I could start with Super Mario World, which I think is the one that started those. And then graduate to all the newer ones. But I don't think there was a haunted house... I don't think there was a haunted house in Mario 64. So that'd be kind of weird. Well, we'll see if I can even get to level 8. Nice to see that you joined us there, Nate. You're more than welcome to give me some tips since you've been playing this lately. The real question is, have you been playing the Japanese version that we're playing lately, or the US version? Because Torture Vision will tell you all about the big differences. He's an expert at reading Wikipedia. I can't believe I'm still not at the dungeon yet. I mean, what's this lady's problem with trying to slow me down? Uh-oh. I ain't no good. But at least I got that cool crouch move, thankfully. Nice. There we go. Oh. Nice. Nothing beats a good old blackjack to the head. Alright, it's the knight. I can't remember. I'm guessing just whip him. Just whip him. That seems to be the way to go with all these bosses, is just whip him. Okay. Oh, why am I running into it? I thought he was going to do that other move that he just did. Get that hit in! Yes! Whew! Was that luck or what? I deserve that. I hear ya. I was the same way. I only played US versions of games, but then when they're games that are like an all-time favorite of mine, and I've beaten them dozens of times, just for a little bit of variety's sake, I try out the import version if they got some difference to them. Gives you a little bit of variety of the games that you know and love. Like this one's got the US version that had some censored stuff in it, and this one doesn't have anything censored, which is just pretty much crosses. Yeah, that is true. If you start buying the Japanese version of everything, it could start turning into a hoarder mess. So that's why I said that for me to get an import of a game, it's got to be like an all-time favorite. Like this game, it's well worth the import to me because this is my favorite Castlevania. But no, I can understand. I'm not just going to start buying Japanese games just to buy them. Because I barely have the space for the games I got. I really got to be really picky nowadays. Is anybody else going to acknowledge that this is a stupid Zelda 2 ripoff of a monster? Yeah, I've been noticing that. I forgot. Just whip the crap out of them. There's not really a boss that I noticed that you need to use the actual item with. And you know what I just realized now? Hey, Torture Vision, this is all blood now. Instead of it dripping like green slime, I think this would all be green on the US version. So here, Nate, this is why we're playing this one, so you can see that in red instead of green. Look at that uncensored fun. It's like you snuck in at an R-rated movie. Oh, that's this dumb thing. Repeat your pattern. Yeah, I agree. You definitely have to do the cool whip move at the end. I'll start remembering to do that. I did it on one of the bosses. It froze at a cool point. You weren't watching then, were you? Game collecting can never turn into hoarding. It's a great thing. It's like stamp collecting. You can make plenty of room for it, for what that's worth. And I can't go that way, so we're going to try a different route here. And that stupid bleeding eyeball, I'm over it with that thing. And he came back. You know what I love about old games? Is how they want to keep respawning all this nonsense. And it looks like I got to jump on top of that. Get the heck out of here! Alright. Let's do this right this time. There we go. Now we can't touch this. We can't touch this. We gotta kill him quick. Yeah. Okay, today. There. Yeah, see, that's why I got the import version. It's just these subtle differences. It's nothing dramatic. Like, the difficulty, from what I understand of the game, is the same, the Japanese and US, for this game. But another fun thing for you, for imports, I don't know if you do Sega Genesis at all, Streets of Rage 3 for the US version is extremely more difficult on the normal setting than the Japanese version of Streets of Rage, which is actually called Bare Knuckle. And there's other games like that, and only Sega Genesis comes to mind for some reason. I want to say Dynamite Headdy is another game, and I've never really played the game. I just know that that game is actually... Oh, hitting my head on BS. That game is actually harder in the US version, I think, than the Japanese version for some reason. They like mixed up the difficulty or something. It's kind of jacked. Yeah. All this gory game because they put all the blood in it now. Alright, let's try not to make the same mistakes here. It's funny that they're all about censoring blood, but I'm pretty sure this bleeding eyeball bleeds in the US version, so they kind of missed that guy. So this is the level you have trouble with. And I don't go on blind dates, I'm married, ma'am. Alright, let's see if I can at least show you after this level, because who's the boss of this level? Oh, I don't know how I'm getting out of this, but I'm running. Just get me to those stairs. Oh, I tried to run. You can't run in this game. Yeah, I agree with you. Streets of Rage 2 is one of the few series that I'll say that number 2 is much better than number 1. And since I'm running low on lives, I'm just gonna do it again because I'd rather have a full set of lives. No, I haven't seen a blind date uncensored. Okay, Frankenstein's the boss. Yeah, he's a tricky one. Is it Frankenstein by himself, or does he have like a little helper with him, like in the original? I can't remember because I haven't played this game in so long. I remember always having a problem with the mummy, I think, in this one. Unless I'm thinking about Rondo of Blood. These games kind of all just merge into one big game to me sometimes. I can never keep them all separate in my head. Okay, let's actually try to get past this point. There we go. Get out of the blood trip here. Ugh. Man, you can't touch none of this stuff. It's tricky. There we go. At least we got a clock, but I don't... Does the clock stop those things? No. Only stops bad guys, not those things. I was hoping it stopped those. Yeah, I agree with the chain whip. They should just give it to you. And kudos to Nate for beating the Super Nintendo Batman Returns. That's actually an awesome game. That's more of a Christmas game for me. I'm holding off for because it's like during Christmas time. And I never beat that one. It's a cool beat 'em up. I almost wish somehow you could have had like 2 Batmans, or it was actually multiplayer. That one's a good game, but I still feel it gets a little tedious. Playing one player the whole time. I remember Catwoman really cleaning my clock in that game. She was tough in that game. Alright. This bozo's gotta go. There we go. Ugh. Not seeing that because all the life bar and health and information's up there. I can't see when that blood's gonna drop. There we go. Get me to a checkpoint. Get me that. Some mutton. Did anybody look up what it's called in this one? Is it mutton or what? Pork chop, I think it is, right? Pork chop. Okay, that stuff I better shake and move. Nice. Beautiful. Well, I will say I'm grateful they just kill you when you fall down. Oh, more of this nonsense. What's with all these plants growing everywhere, like poison ivy's in charge? And am I supposed to go just jump on down? I guess. Come on down. Oh, Medusa heads, because we killed Medusa like 5 levels ago, but her heads are still roaming, because that makes sense. And these guys are out to surprise you. So Nate, you weren't around earlier when everybody was talking about their favorite Halloween games. Which ones are your favorite picks? We already know Torture Vision's picks. His favorite Halloween game is Ronald McDonald for Sega Genesis, because it's a very creepy clown game. It's just a shame you never got to see the live stream. Yikes. There we go. Well, this is some interesting timing. Gotta do it sometime today. I think that's gonna be my opportunity. My window of opportunity. That thing rattling in the background drives me nuts in this level. Uh-oh. There's a cross. I bet that cross isn't there in the US version. Uncensored fun right there. We caught it. Yeah, these spike things, not a fan of. Anything that kills you in one hit, not a fan of. I mean, one hit's just ruthless. It should be like, hey, take half your life if you want to be brutal, not just ice you. And Simon Belmont can deal with all this pain, but he can't take a spike hit. I don't know how I'm going to time this neither. I'm reluctant to do these jumps in these situations. It makes me wonder, can I just fall? Yeah, you just fall. I was about ready to jump and make that harder than it needed to be. Modern games for Halloween? Wow, I really feel that retro games are the time to shine for Halloween games. I never really think of modern ones, so that's going to be interesting hearing your modern picks. Maybe it'll get me to at least play one modern game for Halloween. Yeah, that's actually funny you said that, Torture Vision, because that's what I was thinking the whole time. I'll title that live stream Stephen King's It, Pennywise the Dancing Clown, and see how many people will get it, and see how many people just start getting angry and saying, this isn't it, this is just Ronald. Nice, how's it going, Retro Gaming Tube? This is a game actually I would love to have boxed. It's one of the definitely favorites of mine, and talking and playing ain't mixing for me. Nice. I gotta pay more attention that time. But we got enough lives, hopefully I'll survive long enough. Yeah, Splatterhouse is definitely classic, and Zombies Ate My Neighbors, I'll probably end up doing that one, because if I remember correctly, Zombie Ate My Neighbors is, it's co-op, it's 2 players, so I'm going to have to see if I can get Eric to be available for one of these live streams, because that game seems like it'd be a lot more fun with 2 players than 1, obviously. Double the fun, just like Doublemint Gum. So, it's definitely on the list. Good suggestion there. I never got that far in that game from what I remember, but I remember it being real fun. I just remember having like a squirt gun and you gotta like shoot zombies basically and run around the neighborhood. Don't know what the full plot of that game is all about. Well, they give you the turkey leg when you don't need it, or pork chop, or whatever you want to call it. But I'm just going to play it safe. Let's get to this fun point again. I wonder if all this stuff up here is worth getting. We're just going to take a quick look. Probably not. I don't remember. Nope. Gotta be quick about it. No more messing around. Why do I keep making the same mistake? It's all this great conversation and all these comments distracting me. The real question is, how much can people tolerate seeing the same mistake in a live stream? Because I gotta say, I'm spoiled. The live streams that I usually watch are of gamers that are much better than I am, and they pretty much cook through the game, and I mean, they don't repeat mistakes very often, and it's pretty interesting that you can see somebody hold such a good conversation and play so well. Which, as you can see, I'm still working on trying to master. I'm actually trying to master playing average and talking. But you'd be surprised, because I'm sure you guys have, a few of you guys have at least live streamed before. You can easily relate reading comments and going back and forth. Definitely isn't the same as just BSing with people sitting next to you while you play a game. Oh man, good stuff though. Keep grabbing that and I don't need it, but it's all about the habit. Let's just not make the same mistake again here. Oh. Mario Missing is a creepy game. I think it's too creepy because I think that game like forces you to learn. Okay, I don't know how that happened, but I'll take it. Alright, is this where we're at? Is this the big guy? What's going on here? Is that Big Frank? Big Frank's gotta go. Okay. I think we just gotta whip him because that's faster. And he makes a clone of himself. That's cool. Does the clone count as hits too? Alright, Frank, you gotta go. Hit the bricks, buddy. Whew! We got him. So is this farther than you got, Nate? Well, I got a surprise for you, Nate. I'm reading your comment now, and we passed it. And since I'm reading the comments, that's why I didn't jump to grab the special thing here. Quest for the NES. That's a good one. TV. I never played that one at all. Isn't that one kind of an RPG though? Gargoyle's Quest. That's why I probably understand why. There we go. What are all the comments saying now? I think Eric's at work, because Eric's a workaholic, so we don't get to see him as much as we'd like to on the channel, but we'll see. We got to get enough people to support on Patreon and support the channel, and eventually Eric can just retire and be a YouTube star like he plans. Just joking. Yeah, there we go. Got it. Oh, nothing beats getting up there and getting knocked out by some stupid gold skeleton. BS. There we go. Alright, this is where the fun begins. No messing around. It's a whole lot of running and praying. And then you hope a skeleton doesn't knock it back and fall into that hot mess. There we go. And I forgot to jump for this. Ugh. Robbery. Yeah, Gargoyle's Quest is definitely a spin-off of Ghosts and Goblins. It's just so funny. It's like they made a series about such a minor character. It'd be like Mario Brothers, then making a series for the Goomba or something. It's like Goomba Brothers. Oh, you knew that was going to happen. That's what I'm not a big fan in this level. When you make a mistake, you pay for that mistake. Because they throw you all the way back. All the way back. Ugh. Let's see. Okay, I could use some health here. Hopefully there's some up here if I don't keep getting robbed by stupid gold skeletons with their sniper aim they got here. Alright, no messing around. Let's make it. Ugh. It's either low health or I got high health and then something will knock me off. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh. I think I'm getting there. It's not looking pretty. This is still just 9-1. Yeah, you gotta have some serious internet power to be able to stream. At least to stream decently. I got a pretty decent connection and computer, and I still had to lower the standards of the stream. I don't know how well it looks for you guys, but it sure is heckin' HD. I think I'm streaming the next best thing, like the highest I can that isn't HD. Which I don't mind because I'm just showing a Super Nintendo game, so it's definitely a higher resolution than this game was meant to be seen in, if not the same resolution. I gotta quit making these same mistakes here. Okay, I think... Oh, can I crawl under this so then I can come back and then take these guys out? See if I can get up there. Get rid of these skeletons and see if there's something good up there. Hopefully they don't respawn. What's up here? All that for what? Nothing. A couple hearts? And this. And I got like no health. Because I keep wasting all my health on dumb decisions I'm making here. No health. Is there something in here? You know, this is where health needs to be. This game needs to figure it out. I wonder if I can reach that and just get myself some health. Where's health? Health! Oh, I guess I got some, because it definitely wasn't before. Good. Made it happen. At least we got that. Ugh. Love that BS. Okay, nothing in that corner. Yay, more stuff that falls as you walk on it, because you can't get enough of that in this game. Oh. Let's grab some more hearts, shall we? Yep. Yep. Why did I not see that? I think we're getting close to my end point here. Hey, just so you know, after you beat Frankenstein, Nate, this level isn't much better. Yeah, the boomerang's definitely one of the best weapons in the series. Pretty useful. The only weapon that's better than it in the series is if you ever played Rondo of Blood for the Turbo Graphics. That'd be a good one to stream. I might try to stream that one sometime this month. That's a very fun game, and it's actually, I'd say it's more difficult than this one. Definitely more difficult than this one. Not that this one's a walk in the park. But that one has a power-up that I've only seen in that game for Castlevanias, and that one is like you throw a Bible, or a book. I just call it a Bible because it's got a cross on it. And it's Japanese, so it's not being censored. But the book like covers the whole screen when you throw it. It's pretty good power-up. Man, what's taking all my health that I keep hitting? Because it seems like everything that hits me takes like 4 bars of health. This is crazy. Alright. Let's make it happen here. These stupid skeletons. That's where all my health's going. Can't believe how much they take off. Ugh. Was not expecting it to be all this crazy. Oh, loving it. I don't know how much more I'm going to be tolerating now. I don't know, guys. I'm giving it one more college try, and after this, I'm calling it a night. So let's see if I can get past this. Yeah, definitely make it a point to play Rondo of Blood if you ever get the chance, because there's really nothing else to compare it to. It's such an awesome game. I know Super Nintendo made like Dracula X, which is a port of it, and it's not the same as the TurboGrafx one. It's not a bad game, it just does not compare to the TurboGrafx one. And I want to say the levels are even different and changed up a bit. TurboGrafx one, or Turbo CD one I should say, is really a masterpiece. I think that one might have better checkpoints than this game. Checkpoints just in this level are just awful for me. I'm just not able to deal with it. That's not working out as well for me as I'd like. Yep, because these golden skeletons are apparently just lethal as all hell. Ugh. Yeah, it's a good way to put it, TV. They are the Hammer Brothers in this world, that's for sure. Except the Hammer Brothers are a lot easier, and I could at least stomp them in one hit and they'd go away. These skeletons take a few hits, which is what's really making things ridiculous for me. Yeah. Whew. Alright, let's see here. And I fell because I was worried about him and I should have got the power up. Dang it. Alright. Okay, don't forget about the skeleton up there. There's a skeleton coming, Kevin. There's a skeleton coming. Be ready for him. Be ready for him. Be ready for him. Be ready for him. Take him out. Yes. That's the guy that's messing up the whole flow of things with his bat. Come on. Just get me to the end of this and give me a checkpoint, you dumb game. Whew. I hope that's a checkpoint. Ugh. This thing's gotta go too. Okay, let's sit and throw axes at this all day, but hey, whatever. It's better than just walking into them. Gonna probably end up dying anyway. There we go. There's some more coffins with crosses on there. That's what we see in this beautiful Japanese version. That's what it's all about. Take note of that cross on there, Nate. You won't see it on your US copy. Ugh, well, I don't care. As long as this is a checkpoint, I'm happy. Thank you. Checkpoints are where it's at. Well, this is going to take a while with this short whip. I don't even think I can make this jump and grab that, can I? Ah, I made it. Oh, couldn't reach that, though. Ah, dumb thing. So much treasure. Looks like a wall something would be hidden in. Why would they put a guy here like this? Like, obviously he can't hit me. Was this like an afterthought, or was there a different path if you fell down or something? I don't get why he was there. Ooh, that's a little slow. Speed it back up. Do you like sink and drown in that gold down there? You got that cool coffin over there. I ain't messing with it. Oh, great. They're just laying a path for us. They just keep getting higher? I think it does. You just gotta shake and move, I guess. Wow. Why can't I hit this thing? I'm like right next to it. That's dumb. I agree, TV. I think Simon Belmont's just a hell-bent man. And I think these are just the monsters in a castle. Isn't this all supposed to be in a castle? It's like, why is this guy hell-bent against this castle? He hates Count Dracula that much. He just exists to kill Count Dracula, so I guess that's his only job. Alright. There we go. I can't remember. Does anybody remember who the boss is in this level? Is this the mummy one? Because the mummy I always have a hard time with, so I'm not looking forward to that. 'Cause I'll tell you right now, if I don't pass this level with these set of lives, you can call it a night for me. I'll have to try another time, but I'm going to stay optimistic. You never know. More of this nonsense. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Cool. Just give me the metal whip. Quit wasting our time. Ugh. boss might be Scrooge McDuck. It'd make more sense with this level. I don't understand why these monsters got all this money. Is this from looting the world? There we go. Yeah. There we go. But I'm definitely getting tired. We gotta at least see Scrooge McDuck in this level. We gotta. We owe it to ourselves. We've been so far. Alright, we're not going to keep making the same mistake. We're actually going to get somewhere. I think I'm just going to run past it and get in front of this dumb thing. If I can ever reach this jump. Come on, Simon, you've been making some pretty crazy jumps lately. And what is with this? What am I doing wrong? The same dumb spot every damn time. Adorable. Definitely know I'm getting tired with my Ghosts and Goblins rage here I'm starting to get with this damn game now. All because of Scrooge McDuck and his BS. There we go. There. That's what I was supposed to do that whole time. Not hit that dumb thing. Get more money bags from Scrooge here. Now where do we go? Where this BS? I agree about the floor disappearing. That's some classic Castlevania BS right there. It's like, is this place eating itself as you progress? There's nothing there, it's just a bottomless pit. There's some more money bags, Scrooge style. Well, with all this money I've collected, hopefully I got enough points to get a free life, but still ain't getting it yet. Super Mario Bros. 2 technology is awesome. I agree, you could fall all day in that game. And then your penalty was like to fight Birdo again or something instead. I could deal with that. Time to moonwalk it. Nice. Alright, what is the boss? Oh, this looks just great. It's a bat that spits gems while you hit it. You are not Scrooge. What are you doing in Scrooge's bin? You're not even a Beagle Boy. This thing takes a lot of hits, and I'm whipping the hell out of it. Anybody got any tips here? Well, nobody's going to see this in time to give me tips. Come on. Ah, this dumb thing. Oh, it becomes miniature bats, even worse. Miniature bats that hone in on where you're exactly at and start throwing more stuff than before at you. Oh, I don't know how I survived that, but thank you. Oh man, that means I gotta still keep going on? Alright. We're in for the long haul tonight at this rate. I agree, TV, this is like the best soundtrack for a game that I could actually rip and listen to on an MP3 player. This whole soundtrack doesn't have a bad song in it. And it does help replaying the game. Having good music. Alright, where are we at now? Where are we at? Oh, well, you know, when you're seeing spinning gears, you're in for a treat with this game, guys. You're in for a treat. Let's get past these gears. This is so Castlevania 3. But the music is so wonderful and reminiscent. That's true. Heroes don't need rest. We're going to really be testing whether we're a hero or not with this game today. Because this has got some of your favorite problems here, which is fall through the floor that stops existing. I think we should start marketing those bracelets. What would Simon Belmont do? He would whip it. I think there's not much to ask. He'd just whip it. The real question is, who would win in a fight? Simon Belmont or Arthur from Ghosts and Goblins? More Medusa. Can't get enough of that. Ugh. Great. Oh, I didn't hit it down in time. I just raced right into that spike. Come on. Nice. And there you go. Whew. Well, if we got this far and the music's that good, we get to give one more college try because at least we're on a different level. Let's see here, guys. This is going to be one long night. Alright. And Arthur definitely has, he's got infinite projectile weapons, so that's something to calculate. But Simon can definitely take more hits than Arthur. So it'd be an interesting fight. They should do a death battle on IGN, Simon versus Arthur. Oh, how'd that even happen? Oh, these gears. These gears are grinding me, guys. They're grinding me. They're grinding me. Leather whip versus the dagger. Is the leather whip that significantly weaker than the metal one? I thought it was more just of a range thing than it was power. Yeah, I agree. If they added both of them to Smash Brothers, would be pretty interesting. Okay, let's try not to make the same mistake again, which looks like I might. Okay, like which gear do I gotta be at? Gotta jump from here to there. Here to there. There we go. Man, that jump is just lethal for me on this part. Alright. We got this. I don't know if we got... What do we have with this? These stupid cogs. And you can't walk past the cog. Oh, and I'm trying to go somewhere I can't even go. Whoops. Let's pay attention. Whip that. There we go. Whip it good. You know what I can't remember because it's been so long, is Castlevania for the NES Infinite Continues? Or is it a one take and you only got so many lives? That's how long it's been. I can't remember if it's got continues or not. Like I said, they're all just mashed in my head. I know Castlevania 3 definitely has like a passcode system like this one, so... And 2 is just a whole different hot mess. But 1 I just can't remember if it was like continue or one run or what. But here's where I died last time. I gotta stay kneeling, I think. Stay kneeling. There we go. Don't get impatient. There we go. Actually, say something different here. I gotta whip this stuff. Well, I don't think Dracula has to platform as hard as we do. He can always just bat his way around. But I think it's pretty convenient that Dracula put all these loops everywhere for us to use our whip to at least access different parts of the game. Oh, this is just looking better and better. Can't get enough of my friend here. Ugh. Now I get the 2, which, whoa, okay, that was kind of luck. I forgot those start throwing gears everywhere. Yeah, let's, oh, I thought I was avoiding it by going down. Well, I thought wrong. And the floor disappeared. Start you all the way back here for? Oh, take your NES rules elsewhere. It's called a checkpoint game. Ugh. thinking to myself, this is going to be a nice casual play stream. The hell was I thinking tonight? Oh, really? Well, hopefully they are all infinite continues then. Now that I'm looking back, it almost seems like the original NES one would have been better. And it's criminal you don't hook up your NES anymore. Come on, the NES has always got classic titles for you to enjoy at all times. And even to this day, I'm an avid NES fan, and I still can think of or find a game that is a hidden gem if you have appreciation for the system that you can still enjoy. But maybe that's just old man talk, I don't know. Tell you the truth, I use my NES so often that I feel naked with it not hooked up. Seems like a staple system they have hooked up for me is NES, Super NES, and Sega Genesis. Those three just always have to be accessible at all times. Alright, Medusa fun here. Follow that head. Ugh. More of this junk. Yeah, if I do teeter out, I'll get the code and continue then. That's a good idea. Continue where I left off. See if I can actually wrap it up. That'd be the whole stream though, is me fighting Dracula, because I struggle with him pretty much. Whoops. Is that the screen rotator? Great. All these little tricks I keep forgetting. But to tell you the truth, as cool and as good of an idea it is to remember and keep the passcode, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I almost need to like replay the game and get to the point again because I run out of steam and I don't have that I don't have like that mojo for the game. It's like, man, I can't just dive into a hard level. Ugh, last life, guys. Let's see. I'll still probably get the passcode on the thing though. It's looking bleak though, guys. It's looking bleak. At least we got to get rid of Scrooge. I mean, Scrooge went down, Scrooge bat, so. And actually my whole goal of tonight was to show the Japanese version differences, which I'm pretty content that I think I showed pretty much all of them. We got to see most of the crosses, got to see the naked lady, got to see the blood pool. We got to see a lot of stuff here, so I'm content. And I definitely got much farther in this than I did Volgar, so that's definitely a big plus. Yeah, I agree. It's funny. The modern consoles are definitely not built like the workhorse old ones, but like you said, any console with less moving parts is more than likely to last longer. That's why I love collecting for cartridge-based systems, because even though I have CD-based systems I enjoy, like the Dreamcast and PlayStation, what I do is while the system is at its... I usually can predict when a system's at its low point, where I can find some pretty good deals. I stockpile and I buy like 3 or 4 PlayStation 1s for like $10 a piece. And then I just keep them all in storage, so if they ever burn out or I got a problem, oh well, I got plenty of backups. So actually, I gotta say, I think for original PlayStation, because I've had friends give me them, and I found them at flea markets and stuff in like good condition, I want to say I probably got like 4 PlayStation 1s. I have at least 3 Dreamcasts. But what I don't have a backup of, that I really need a backup of, is actually a 3DO. I only have one good 3DO, really. Yeah, I can't look it up online because I need my name in the credits. Come on now. Gotta know that I did it. Can't be stealing credit for things. Alright, we're getting a little bit farther. A little bit farther. Oh. I'll take that meat. Can I get it? There we go. Oh, that's some cool cheap hits there. So we need more crackling stuff and a Medusa head, because this game is just prison rules now. It's definitely fitting that they play the original Castlevania music and then make it just as difficult. Oh, and we still got more of this nonsense. Alright. Oh, and then we got him. That's cool. And let's look on here. And you know what I'm going to do with that password? I'm going to put on the password screen. I'm going to take a picture of that password with my phone. If my phone will ever wake up. There we go. Got a couple pictures of the phone. Well, I gotta say that this was a much more successful stream than last time. Hopefully there will be more future streams on Thursday nights. 8 o'clock Central Standard Time is going to be my goal. Shooting time. Give or take 15 minutes to a half hour depending on how setup treats me. But I appreciate you guys coming out, BSing with me, sharing your info on the game. Maybe we'll see the end of this. More likely on a game night video than a live stream, but I got the code. We'll see what's going on, but I'm going to try to stick with the Halloween theme. I'll think of something else. If you guys ever think of a good suggestion for a stream game or even a video, let me know and just drop a comment or a message on the channel. And I'll have to talk to you guys next time because it is way late for me tonight. But either way, take it easy, guys.